Here I have 5 retro gaming consoles. This one is really small, but this one, oh, this one. It's more up to date with the times. It has Wi-Fi, touchscreen, a ton of emulators, Bluetooth and a ton of other things. Today we are going to test and review all of them to see if they reignite the sparkle of Pokemon Ruby, Legend of Zelda or Mario in my heart. I have to admit, I am a bit too young to be part of the Game Boy craze from back in the day. But still, I was never too much into those old school gaming platforms and consoles, but gave in due to my friend's persistence and continuous praise of the old Pokemon games. So here we are! Here I have the most itsy-bitsy tiny handheld console that I've ever seen in my life. It caught my eye when I first saw it. It's an 8-bit console with a 1.8-inch screen and immersive sound. It costs £20 and it comes with 150 games, 153 actually, I checked it. Sounds like quite an expansive list of options. First, let's look at it. It has this D-pad, which feels extremely cheap and it's really hard. With the speaker right here, then we have the 1.8-inch LCD full color display, 2 action buttons, and also the sound, the restart and the play button right here. Now the general feel of the console is nice. I mean, if I would have been like 8, I would have been the coolest kid in the neighborhood if I had this, but it's okay. You need 3 AAA batteries. You need a screwdriver for this. Just a moment. Okay. And now let's see if it works. So LCD, so retro, so games, so 8-bit, oh my god! Oh, by the way, it doesn't come with the batteries, so you should buy those.
And now let's start having the best time of our lives!
I approve, I like it. Now we have the Red 5 Mini Arcade, which is literally an arcade game. It's basically the same thing as the itsy-bitsy console. It's an 8-bit, but this one comes with a 2.5-inch screen and with 250 games at exactly the same price. One of the more notable differences is that this can be used as a sick thing on your desk for your amazing setup. Now let's put the batteries in, and you need 3 AA batteries. It doesn't come with them. Put in.
Huh?
Amazing, and let's see if it works, and we'll have the second best time of our lives! I mean, it feels nice. It's not really comfortable when you play on it, but it's practical. I mean, you can actually do something with it, not just use it as decoration. It's pretty cool for £20. Looks nice. The previous 2 ones were 8-bit consoles, but this one is double the fun, double the pixels, double the raw graphical power. It's a 16-bit beast of a console from Bornkid and it's yellow. It has a humongous 3-inch, and I quote, large screen senior electronic handheld games children birthday gift. Is the console senior? Is it for seniors? Well, we're about to find out and see if it's gonna give me a hard time. Well, let's see. It's noticeably larger than the previous ones. It's really light, but very importantly, it's yellow. Just so you can understand the technological advancement, this one has a rechargeable battery and you can play on it up to 3 to 4 hours. Let's power it up and have more fun! Where's the sound? Sound? Hello? It feels so cheap. Like, I swear to God, this feels better in my hand. Like, this feels like it's more expensive than this. I know it's bigger and it's 16-bit and everything, but come on. Oh, and it has like, how many games? It has built-in 100 fun puzzle games, and one of them is the 85-in-1 game. And it also has Free Kick, Mystery Cave, Curling, Space Attack, Last Fortress, Mini Soccer, Speed Rider, Empire Combat, and 8. Now we'll be leaving the second millennium, and we'll get a little bit closer to our current times. With the open source handheld console from Fusion. This is a behemoth of a console with a 4.3-inch IPS screen, a Cortex A9 CPU, and supports multiple console emulations. It can do Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 1, Neo Geo, and many other consoles. Now that I hold it in my hand, it definitely feels way better than the previous ones. It's pretty sturdy, the buttons are really clickable, I really like it. The joystick, it's also nice. It also has a 3000 milliamps battery, it supports like 5 hours of gameplay, and it comes with 3500 games built in. I mean, what's up with that number? I understand that the number of games is a big selling point, but I think it would take like, I don't know, 30 minutes to just go through the list. Now, let's see if it has Mario, or Legend of Zelda, or even Pokemon. And it doesn't. Oh, but it has Diablo. Besides that, if you look at the bottom, it has two USB ports where you can plug in your gamepads for multiplayer support, and the micro SD card slot. If we look at the top, we have the R1 and R2 triggers and the L1, L2 respectively. We have the sound buttons, a plus and a minus, the power button, we have the USB-C port, we have a mini HDMI port, and the 3.5mm jack. So you can connect it to your TV, and if you want to dish out another 20 pounds for some controllers, you can really make multiplayer work with this. Now we can stay here and reminisce about the time when the RCA was the guarantee of quality, or we can go to our last console, which is the embodiment of technology advancement when it comes to retro game consoles, the RG405V. Before we take another step into the future, don't forget to leave a comment down below and tell me what was your first game. Oh, and also subscribe and like this video, please. It would make my heart food, please give me something. You can just look at the price and understand the concoction of brilliance and hunger for money required to build such an exquisite piece of neo-retro tech, because it costs no less than £206. Double it and you can pay half of your share of your rent in London.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
This is the RG405V again, and it looks like it belongs into the hands of someone that is playing Pokemon Ruby from 20 years ago. But in fact, it's from 2022. It has 4-inch IPS touchscreen display, Hall effect joysticks, 5G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, and besides the emulations, it also has Android 12. So you can easily install Angry Birds and Genshin Impact. It's basically a phone, but not really. It also has a 5500 milliamps monster of a battery, and it can last up to 8 hours of gameplay. And it has a T618 CPU with 8 cores, which runs at 2 GHz. Considering the screen low resolution, it should handle everything mobile. First, let me tell you how it feels. I mean, the touchscreen is touchscreen, but it feels really sturdy in your hand, and it feels very natural. So on it has Chrome, files, photo settings, all the emulators in the world, Dolphin, Citra, Redream, all of them, and that's about it. The interface is more or less like a phone. It has no games though. Okay guys, so here we can see that it has Dolphin, which means that it can run Wii games, but given its hardware, it's gonna be a little bit of a stretch. We tried to play Super Mario Galaxy for Wii, and after we tweaked the emulator, it has like 10 to 15 FPS. So I would say it's not playable at all. We also tested Xenoblade Chronicles, and it's the same story. Another thing that I have to show you guys is that it supports Moonlight streaming. So you can stream games from your PC to this thing. But you have to have an NVIDIA GPU, which came out in the last 10 years. And I will show you how to set it up. I'll also leave the GitHub instruction page in the description. First, you need to get the GeForce Experience software, and there's a high chance that you already have it installed. Now, you need to go to Settings, and there you'll have the Shield option. Make sure to turn Game Stream on. Now you go on the console, you open Moonlight, and you have to make sure that you're on the same network as your computer. Your computer should show up automatically in a second or two, and then you select it. If you look back at your PC, it is going to ask for the pin. So just type that in from your console and you're done. You just need to add the game executable and select it from your console. Now you're ready to stream Peppa Pig's adventures to your heart's content. Retro games consoles evolve like everything else, and for people that are devoured by melancholia, it's a nice trip to the past, but with current tech. It was actually nice testing all these consoles, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Now, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, ding dong the notification bell, leave a comment down below and tell us what you think about retro game consoles. And also, our 2 latest videos are right here. Bye!